Hello and welcome everyone to this webinar on Microsoft Dynamics 365. I am Cyril Courrée, Product Manager at SherWeb for Dynamics product. Today we'll see together how licensing works so you can build the best plan for your customer. A few housekeeping items before to start. This webinar is being recorded. The link will be sent to you in the next 48 hours. So there is a box for asking questions built into the webinar software. So if you have any question, please don't hesitate and we'll answer them at the end of this session. We also share this presentation with you so you can already download it from the webinar application. Anyway, we'll send it to you with the recording for your reference. So that being said, let's get started right now with the agenda. So what we'll cover today, we'll have a quick overview of what is Dynamics 365 and what is the roadmap. We'll have a look at the CRM market, what is the opportunity, why you are at the right place at the right time. We'll explain to you what is the pricing structure, how the roles are working, how the editions are working. Then we'll see also what are the Microsoft SMB promotion running at this time. We'll present to you what is SherWeb Offer and what is a turnkey solution and how it can help you to accelerate those deals. We're going to share with you some few resources that we consider that you should keep like reference. And of course, we'll have a question and answer session at the end of this webinar. So that being said, let's start with the overview. So here, okay, the subject of this call is the pricing. So we're already going to do a quick overview. It's just for the one that discovered Dynamics 365 today, just for you to be able to understand the rest of the discussion. So in terms of overview, we need to understand that all businesses, regardless of their size, need tools to manage them transaction, the day-by-day task, know them numbers, so on and so on. Unfortunately, those tools such as customer relationship management, enterprise resource planning, and other tools, they don't know how to speak to each other. So what you have kind of plugins that make this discussion possible, but you always need to double check that the transaction match, and so on and so on. So here, Microsoft is really unifying all its business application under the Dynamics 365 solution. So what it means, they are really breaking down the silos of CRM and ERP and deliver this new business process as a service. They really changed the market with this product. So some of the great advantages are that all applications share the same data model, okay? So they can work together, they share all those information. Another advantage is that all those applications, they are fully and deeply integrated with Office 365. So you're going to enjoy all these productivity tools, and all those tools have a familiar look. You don't need to learn how to use those ones. It will make sense for your customer. All applications will work on different endpoints, such as tablet, phone, and computer. So you can find the same data. You're going to understand the way it's going to be personalized for this endpoint. So on a tablet, it will be easier to access this information. And of course, and that's a big point because you are managing all those data to do something with it. So Dynamics 365 really bring this BI and this intelligence, okay? So you are able to get some very rich data visualization, and you can do things like pipeline close rate prediction or really powerful analysis. So let's have a look of those applications under Dynamics 365 solution. So you have really purpose-built application. So sales, I'm just going to give you the main functionalities, but sales to manage opportunity management. You have customer service for tech support engineer that need to manage cases, manage queue, SLA. Field service, if you need to dispatch resource on the field, okay? You have technician on the field, you need to book the trucks, the tools. That's the great tool for you. We have project service automation that really is designed for organization, that they are project-based. There is operations, that is a ERP. financial, that is a light ERP for business, and also a marketing tool that is coming. So like I say, all those applications are purpose-built, okay? And they are all adaptable. What I mean is like, today start with sales, okay? You need to improve your Salesforce automation, go with sales. But tomorrow, let's say that you have a tech support, you can just add up functionalities without adding the cost of another application. Because today you had CRM, you had ERP, you had Zendesk for your tech support, you had other tools, and you were adding up licensing and debug complexity. With this one, as soon as you go over an application, you go to a plan, and the licensing is going to make sense. And like we say, all those applications are designed for productivity, and of course, they bring intelligence. So let's have a look on this slide how the current product offer is moving to Dynamics. So today, before November 1st, CRM Online, now it became sales and customer service application. The add-ons of field service and project service are now dedicated application. Dynamics AX became operation. The project Madeira became financials, and GP, NAV, and SL are untouched offer. So guys, that's it for the overview. We made other session, other webinar that really explain what is Dynamics, what you can do. Remember, you can access this presentation and go directly to those links. If you have more questions, just come back to us, contact your dedicated account executive. We have pre-sales team that can help you if you have more technical questions. So now, let's have a look, guys, at the CRM market. The market is really growing, and it's even on fire, okay? So Gartner is saying that they forecast that the market is on this year 36.4 billion, okay? Huge market, huge growth, and it's really the place to be. And it's for that that today, if you go on LinkedIn, if you go on Twitter, everyone is speaking about Dynamics. Don't miss the train. Be sure to onboard right now. It's because there is really a strong opportunity. Nucleus Research even shares some number. They are saying that the return of investment for a CRM solution, it's about $8.71 for every single dollar that you spend on your CRM. This is coming from really the value of the data, okay? Before you weren't using that. You remember CRM, ERP, they weren't speaking. Now everything speaks together. There is a huge value now that you can manage your data, you can understand it, and you can make the right decision because you know what is going on, you know? So really, the market is growing. You are at the right place at the right time. So now let's go really on the subject of this webinar. That's really to understand the licensing and propose the best solution for your customers. So in terms of licensing, you need to understand there is two types of user. There is the full use and the light use. The full use is really this person that's using functionalities of the application. So there is the standard way to license, that is by application, okay? I'm a salesperson, I'm licensed under the sales application. I'm a tech support engineer, I'm licensed under customer service. But that's something that Microsoft is bringing. For example, I'm a product manager, we have a pre-sales here. They don't need only a sales, they need to access other applications. So what Microsoft is bringing is the plan. See it like you're going to license a person by role. So for example, I'm updating opportunity in CRM, but also need to see the case, and I need to dispatch cases to the right technician. So license by app or license by plan, depending on the person. Second type of user is the light use, okay? Those ones are called the team members. There are those persons that they need, before we're calling them the read-only, but they can do some light tasks in Dynamics. But to simplify, keep them, they're the read-only. So they can access to reporting, that you give access, of course. They can access to dashboard. So those ones, they're really persons that consume data, but they are not those power user, okay? Something else to understand in terms of licensing, there is two types of editions, enterprise and business. Some of the applications are under both edition with a different set of functionality. So let's start by business. The pricing that you're going to see on this slide, they are the Microsoft pricing in US dollars. If you are a partner with us, you are getting a discounted price of this Microsoft price, depending on the volume that you transition with us, okay? So today, for the full user, okay, those power user, the only application available under Business Edition, it's Financials, okay? Financial is really a light ERP, bringing accounting. So the target here is really those customers that outgrow QuickBooks Online, for example. So they can really find a solution doing full accounting that they need all functionalities, but you really bring the ERP world for small business that couldn't afford this kind of solution. So really a great tool that Microsoft put for us. Other applications are coming in spring 2017, such as sales, marketing, customer service. So you can license each application, like we say, for $40, or you can license by a plan, okay? So far as we know, edition plan of business is going to be a $50. That's really, they are breaking the market. For a $50, you are going to give to your user sales, so they can manage opportunity, they have marketing tools, customer service, financial. That's really a great deal that they are offering to us. You remember, second type of user, the team member. Those person will be able to access all application under business for only $5 a month. That's really an upsell that you can do. You all know this case where someone needs a dashboard, someone needs the data of the month, and what they have to contact Mike. Hey Mike, this is the end of the month. Can you give me the number of what we did on this product? You don't need to do that. Mike has something else to do. You can really upsell those team members. It's very easy. So at this time, like you understood, today there is no sales, there is no customer service under Business Edition. So what Microsoft did is running a promotion, okay? So until those applications are coming under the Business Edition, you can sell to your customer the Enterprise Edition of sales for $40 a month, $40, really cheap, up to 25 users. If they need sales and customer service, we can go up to 50 users for $65. If you combine both of those promotions, you cannot go over 50 users. We have another slide with really the condition. That will be for your reference. And of course, team member, you can go up to 150. It's only a $5. So if you have a customer today that is under this number of users, that's really the pricing that you should speak about, because they're going to be able to transition this price for the next 3 years, and then they will have the option to just go, let's say that in 3 years, they can go to the Business Edition without any migration. That's the good news. But they will have to consider, okay, am I using really the functionality on Enterprise, or can I go with the set of functionality? So at this time, we don't know exactly what are going to be those functionalities, but Microsoft is going to keep the core functionality under Business Edition. Be sure about that. So really great promotion and very, very aggressive price for SMB. So let's have a look now at Enterprise Edition. So again, pricing in the Microsoft, you get a discount depending on volumes. So for you, power user, okay, you full user, you have two options. License them by application, remember standard way. So you can license them for sales, customer service, field service, and project service for a $95 a month. If they need operation, it's $190. All the applications expect operation don't have a minimum number of users. That's really great. Before it was a 5, now you can have 1 user. The only restriction is on operation, it's a minimum of 20. So if you have a customer that needs more than one application, you better go for a plan. That will be more cost effective. So for $150, you're going to get access to all applications, expect operation. If you need the last one, you can go to plan 2. The last type of user, team member, for $10, they get access across all applications. For operation, this is very interesting because they have a lot of the light task. They can do a lot of things. As you can see, beside plan 1 and team member, you have a stair. That means tiered pricing. So when you go over 100 users, your pricing will be discounted depending on the volume. Something very important to keep in mind, when you are close to 100 users, you better go to plan 1 than to go to a single application. Because like over 100 users, plan 1 is a $90, okay? So let's say you have an opportunity, 50 users, let's say split between sales and customer service, no, 90 users, okay? Those guys, it will be cheaper to buy 100 plan 1 at $90 than buying those 90 users at 95. So keep that in mind. And as business grow, you go over 250, 500, 1,000, you can go as low as $60. Same logic for team member. For existing customer of this Dynamics tool, so if you have existing customer of CRM Online, they can keep transitioning them actual price until the end of the agreement. When the end of them agreement is there, they have transition price discounted, okay? Same for on-premise SA. If them SA is still active, okay, you have on-premise customer with an SA active, they want to go to Dynamics 365 online, there is transition pricing. For both of them, I don't want to show you, it's going to bring complexity, so just contact your account executive and we'll work together to share with you what is the best pricing and what is the way to do it. Don't forget, as much as you transition with us, as better will be your discount on all the pricing that we provide. Something very important, and in the last 3 months of pre-sales calls that we've done, we've seen that partners don't know these things. You need to understand default capabilities. So any application that is under the plan 1, so means sales, customer service, field service, product service automation, they got those default capability. So when you get one of these license, one of these app, of course you have a production instance that you share for all the instance. You get a non-production instance, very interesting, great for dev, great for sandbox. That's something new, you get a portal, okay? So you can expose your CRM now to your external customer. Before this add-on was about a $500 a month. So really great default capability to know for big customer. In terms of database storage, you get 10 gig per default, then you get an additional 5 gig every 20 user. Other functionality by default, social engagement functionalities up to 10,000 views. This is great. This tool is looking at social and is really give you a lot of great insight to take care of your business. So on this slide, next slide is really for your reference. This is the SMB offer. Really, if you are under 25 user, that's the price to present, okay? Be clear that it's for up to 3 years, but if you know that your customer is going to use out of the box and you feel confident that the business edition will work, this is really the perfect deal. And no way that someone else can compete in terms of pricing. So remember, up to 3 years, promotion will be running until those applications are coming in spring 2017. So let me introduce to you what is the SherWeb offer, how we can help you. Then after we have some other information related to Dynamics that we want to share with you. Most of you are partners with us, but we got some new persons, so we go very quickly. But with SherWeb, what you really get is a dedicated account manager. That's a big difference. You have a point of contact that know your business, that know what you transition with us. You get access to great pre-sales guys that they are certified. You get access to our technicians, so we can really help you to build and grow your opportunity. We are sharing with you, that's something big. We have toolbox. So we're sharing with you marketing content. Because you don't have, most of you, marketing department, we're sharing with you sales content that really help you to close those deals. In terms of provisioning licensing, most of distributor is very complex to understand. What is the licensing available? How to provision it? With us, you have a white label portal. You can instant provision SKU. You click on the SKU, is there. Even brand new customer, in a couple of minutes, his Office 365 domain or its Dynamics domain is created. Because everything is working directly, we have API that provision. In terms of billing, It's going to simplify your life a lot. You're going to get details of what customer is charged, okay? What is your cost, and what is our retail price, recommended price. So that's really going to make your life easier on this point. In terms of dynamics, we have what we call turnkey solution. There are predefined scope service designed for small business, okay? You have an opportunity, your customer is going to use kind of out-of-the-box solution. But unfortunately, Dynamics is not like you open, everything is working. You need to make this solution to fit his business. And it's asking a bit of configuration. So what we did, we designed, from our experience, from the small business world that we understand, we design what the 80% of those guys will need and what question you need to ask them so the solution will fit. So really, turnkey solution, if you are a Dynamics partner, you are focused on very big deal, okay? You want to make a lot of cash, and when someone is coming with a 5, 10, 20 user, most of the time you just leave money on the table. You don't have time to take care of those guys. So we are offering to you this service. You can make good margin on it, just reset it, then after do the support and do all the next step of the post-implementation where you can make money, create dashboard, giving consulting. If you're a partner without the skills of Dynamics, but you are here today, okay? So you understood that if you don't speak about Dynamics, some other partner will do it. And in the CSP world, if I sell Dynamics to your customer, I get access to all license and 95% of chance that I will take the Office 365 that is under. So everything is under me. So you understood that you need to speak about Dynamics, but maybe you don't have the skills. This kind of service is great for you. It can help you to ramp up. If you want to become an expert, that's great for you. You're going to manage more deals per month. We're going to encourage you. We have some resources, but this kind of solution can help you. So we have two different for sales, and we have one for financials. You need more information, just contact your account executive and we'll be happy to share that with you. In terms of support, this is critical in terms of Dynamics and other products. You need your customer to onboard, but you need your admin to be able to run the platform. So with SherWeb, 24/7, 365 bilingual support, English and French. We provide for free the basic support. So really all the troubleshooting about connecting, any how-to question will answer to you. Any question how to integrate with other modules of Microsoft, we are going to help you. If you need more advanced support for your admin, okay, and they have question about how to customize this module, how to create dashboard, how to run reporting, we have an advanced support for a monthly fee for Dynamics 365, and we even have a dedicated offer for financials. So any question of how to do this financial and accounting question on the product, we have a support that can assist them. So few information to share with you. We are seeing still a lot of partners that they are still under Microsoft Advisor program. And guys, you're making no money, okay? Since September 30, you are making nothing, okay? You close the sale, you are not getting anything. So before you were getting a 5%, that's none. If you move with us, CSP transferred, very quick process, we are going to give you a 15% commission for the first year, and then you are going to do a 5% recurring per month. We are running at this time a promotion until the end of February to help you to close your deals. We are giving up to $15 cashback per user. So if your users are under Business Edition or SMB offer, they're going to get a $10. Under Enterprise, they're going to get a $15. We have a similar promotion running for Office 365. Both products are selling very well together. So anytime that you have a Dynamics 365, you can almost push an Office 365. And when you have an Office 365, let's say 15, 20 seats, you really have an opportunity of Dynamics there. You need help, just call us. We're going to help you to give you the right pitch, etc., so on and so on. Important, we didn't say about it, there is no special pricing when you are already an Office 365 customer. There is no add-on on this one. It might come, but at this time there is not. So few resources that we want to share with you. Dynamics 365 roadmap, okay? Remember, we send you this link. On this one, really great place to go because you can see all the new functionality that there were out this month and the previous month. You can see what is in development, okay? For example, financial applications, still missing a couple of functionality for some user. Go on this website, you're going to see that they are in development. Some of them, they are already there. The second and the third link, really keep it, send it to your user, send it to your customer and you admins. Any question to onboard, you can do it there, okay? Help and training is really for end user. You don't know how to convert a lead on an opportunity, there is an article. You don't know how to do attachment, what the limitation is there. For the administration, setup and administration, how to configure server to server, how to configure workflow, everything is there, okay? If you have more questions, you know you have our support if you need help. For you partners that want to ramp up, okay? You know that this great opportunity Dynamics and you want to get more skills or even you want to get certified, you need access to Dynamics Learning Portal. This is an on-demand video training portal. There is thousands of videos with great content. It's a value of $1,000, but with SherWeb we can give you access for free. So just request it to your account executive, and if you have any question, we'll help you. Two other to keep, the licensing guide. Enterprise and business, almost any question on licensing can be answered there. What is the default capabilities? What the difference between full user, light user, what they're going to access. Everything is there. Good information for you. This is more focused for Dynamics partner. We are running a webinar in February, the 22nd. This one is really a case study of one of our partners. He had to do those painful migration. A customer was still on 2011. He has to move to 2016. It's a jump migration. It's taking ages. So what this customer of us did, he used our infrastructure as a service, Performance Cloud. He created those temporary server and did the jump using Performance Cloud. He did it in a record way. It was a great experience. It didn't cost him that much. So we're going to share how he did it and what is the value for you. So now we're going to the Q&A session. I'm going to review them, okay? But again, connect on our website if you want more information. Speak with your dedicated account manager. They will be happy to share with you. So let me review the questions. Okay, question on the SMB offer. Until when the SMB offer is running and what are the limitations? I can even go on this slide. This is going to be your reference. Okay, perfect. So the offer will run until the application are coming in spring or until for the sales one until the end of June or the customer service until the end of December. Remember, you can transition this pricing for up to 3 years. Will you have to migrate your data when moving from enterprise to business edition? Great question. That's the good news. You don't, because with Dynamics, it's always the same instance. So really, let's say in 3 years, you have to consider, okay? Today I'm paying $40. Tomorrow I'm going to pay a $95. Am I really using those enterprise functionality? Do I really need it? If you don't, it's just going to be a different set of functionalities, okay? Very good, very important. Another question, we do not have dynamic skills. How can we ramp up? How can SherWeb help? Again, we spoke about it. Let me go back on the slide. First resource, if you really want to ramp up, guys, if you think that you need to do the implementation yourself, go to Dynamics Learning Portal. Just request access. A lot of content. Best way is to follow the video and create your sandbox and just play with it, okay? Other slide, sorry, that's the wrong one. If you need help, if you are in the process of ramp up, remember, small customers, we have those turnkey solution, it's predefined scope. But let's be honest, we have an example, a two-man shop, music shop, okay? There are 2 guys managing the sales, maybe 5 to 10 guys. Those guys wasn't working with turnkey solution. Them business is working in a very special way, and scope wasn't working for the solution. No problem. We have a big network of partners. We have expert partners that we trusted. So we just transferred them to those guys, and they were able to make them the custom solution that was working for them. Let me have a look. Okay. What we're going to do, most of the questions were answered during the session by our guys. So what we're going to do is, like, when we're going to share with you the recording and again the presentation, we will attach the FAQ of this session. And once again, don't hesitate if you need anything else. So guys, thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you learn what you need to go on those opportunities. Once again, you are at the right place at the right time. So don't hesitate if you need anything. Thank you very much for joining us today, and see you soon.